what we've done here is we've added 2 more targets to our scenario. You can take a look and see what that looks like on the app. So we have all of them set for 1 hit, so the hit requirements are pretty straightforward. We're going to introduce a little randomness though. If we go to edit the scenario, all of these things are exactly the same as we had before, except we're going to use a random target order. Now this is a great way to just throw your lift units out in the field and start shooting and be surprised. So let's see what that looks like with some randomization. All right, straight across. Let's try it again. All right, and you'll notice that even though we have 3 targets out there, since this is randomized, we don't know which of them are going to come up. In theory, it's perfectly reasonable to have the same target come up 3 times in a row. That's the beauty of doing it in a randomized way. That was fun. Let's do that again. So what if you don't want things randomized? What if you want them to be predictable? This is useful if you're moving through a shoot house, you're going to engage targets in a sequence during a woods walk, or really anytime you want to compete with anyone and you want the same exact sequence of events from shooter to shooter. Now, if we wanted to do that, what we're going to do is use the bottom left-hand buttons here. You can see numbering 1 through 3. In this particular case, the center target will rise, then the left, and then the right. Now, what if we wanted to change that? Well, let's just go ahead and tap these buttons. We're going to approach these targets from the left to the right. So they're numbered left to right, and when we go to actually engage them, when you shoot the first one down, the second one will pop up, and it'll be consistent in that order. So let's go back to our scenario edit. Let's take off our randomized target order. Let's also take off our delayed start because Chip is going to help me with this one.
So I'm going to run the app for Brian, so we're just going to come over here and hit start simulation. Alright, so Brian's over there loading up. We're going to go ahead and change the scenario without telling him. So let's change the hit requirements here. So the first one, let's make that 2 hits. And the second one, we'll make it 3 hits. And the last one, we'll stick to 1. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
All right.
I think you screwed with me on that one, didn't you?
Ah, maybe.